Alright, I'm gonna try to be doing this now. I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on last year and my whole experiences with, like 2023 and all of that stuff. Sorry if I sound a little bit funny. I had to literally redo this whole thing because the video messed up at the end and all that. The video didn't mess up itself, but I was interrupted and all that. So I thought about just uploading it and just talking talking about stuff later. But then I realized I have other things to talk about too. So, if you guys don't know what these videos are, I've done these in the past. Most of the time, though, I've done them, actually, I think every year so far, except, last year, which is 2023, I have done these kind of videos on New Year's Eve, through New Year's night. New Year's Eve / New Year's night, And then I celebrate that stuff. Well, this year I couldn't really do that because I was at my mother's house. My mother wanted to, she wanted to celebrate New Year's Eve and all that. And, that didn't go too well because my siblings were, throwing a fit and all that. So, I could not, unfortunately, do that because, Magnolia was throwing a fit and setting everyone off. I guess technically it was more Magnolia than anything. I don't know what her deal is. She's just I think she does have bipolar though, but personally, a lot of the stuff she does is not her bipolar, it's just her being rude. I hate how she just she just talks to my mother my mother, but basically she does is she mouths my mother and all that, and she basically, I kind of hate how she just gets away with it, she does get sent to her room, but if I did that to my mom when I was little like her, I would have gotten I would have gotten smacked or something, I don't feel like she does get smacked though. I don't know though, but it's really annoying. I really hate having to do that. But I mainly did it because my mother wanted me to be there. Otherwise, I would. Well, actually, I didn't want to come here to the house because of Keegan and all that, but. More on him in a second, because I am really pissed off right now, really freaking pissed off about this, but anywho, so the year itself was actually, I gotta say, it was actually better than 2022 in a way. It was. There was still some problems, behind the scenes with my family and all that. I discussed some of it and all that. That's kind of the whole reason why December was kind of, why it was kind of crazy. I didn't upload a lot of videos, not because of just, Christmas and all that. I literally had 4 Christmases. I'm not joking, 4 Christmases. And it may sound like I had a lot of presents, which I got a lot of presents, but I didn't really get a whole lot from, my Aunt Carrie and Angie, which Angie was just my mother's friend. But I'll be talking about Christmas when I show off, my presents and all that. But, I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to show them off, separate because, I have a little bit of a problem here with it. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, and I'll talk about the other thing in a second, but, actually, I'll go ahead and talk about both of them now since they both run into the same problem. Before I talk about, the whole year itself, but basically what happened, I came back home and I discovered that my McDonald's Happy Meal toys, the adult Happy Meal toys that freaking cost a lot of money, I lost a lot of my toys. My freaking toys are missing. Yeah, Keegan freaking stole them and all, he freaking stole them. He stole my damn toys. I mean, you could argue maybe I misplaced them somewhere. Well, I can't find them. And I mean, maybe he didn't steal it. I don't know, but I can't find them anywhere. I have some of them. I have the, because I bought 4 out of the 6 that there were. I wanted to get all of them, but unfortunately McDonald's had issues, I guess, with that. Like, they were like, which I'll discuss probably. I'm actually gonna show off I'm still gonna show off the Happy Meal toys, but I just want to have the freaking box and everything, because now I gotta freaking show off the image. I gotta have an image to show off the damn Happy Meal toys. And right now I can't edit my videos. I need to figure out how to do that. That's actually gonna be one of my goals this year for YouTube. Is I'm gonna be doing that stuff. I'm gonna be, editing my my videos and all that, learning how to do that. I have software, I just don't know how to use it very well, so yeah. Because I'm actually going to be talking about YouTube in this video too, but this is not YouTube, this is not about you, this is just me talking about the year first, because I always do that. I do this every year, and sometimes I'll pop up a video here and there, discussing like some stuff like update videos, but I usually try to get it all done in one sitting, so I don't have to do as many updates unless I really have to. But yeah, basically though, I am freaking pissed off about the whole toy thing, and then not only that, but like, I don't know if he's stolen my presents, but he's stolen crap from me in the past. I shouldn't be accusing him, I shouldn't be, just suddenly, but the problem is he lies all the time. He lies, he steals, he treats me like crap, he really does. Like, my God, last year, I have gotten so sick of dealing with his bull crap, I have gone to my mom's house just to get away from him when he's there on the weekends. Like, no joke. Because I don't like freaking dealing with him. He's awful. Like, he is awful. Those kind of people, when you see in certain episodes on TV, and all that, where like they take advantage of your friends or family. It won't leave, that's that typical, thing they do on TV, where like you have a friend or family member that's that sits in your house, doesn't hardly do anything, and it just takes advantage of you. That's exactly what he freaking does. He does that to me all the time. Like, he makes all these freaking messes, which I have to get stuck cleaning up. He makes these damn messes, and then not only that, but he makes these messes, and then he he poops his pants and all that. And you could argue he does that on accident, but no, he does it on purpose. He knows he does it, because when you ask him, he won't say anything. He gets all pissy with you. So he knows what he's doing. He's being a dick. I don't even think using the word brat is enough anymore. But I am so freaking fed up with this that I'm actually going to be moving out on my own too. Yeah, that's my goal I'm working on that. I'm trying to move out on my own because I don't want to have to keep doing this, because right now I'm currently getting back to where I was at in Hannibal, where I'm having to go back and forth from house to house, and honestly, there's drama at both houses. There's more drama here, because at least the siblings at my mom's house treat me nicely. They do. But I still don't like being around them half the time, because they like Magnolia, like I said, throws a fit. She's calling my mother names. And hold on a second. Down. Sorry, the cat. The cat likes to climb on the table. Sorry about that, but as I was saying, yeah, there's drama, the other houses too and all that. Like I said, my Magnolia, throws these tantrums and all that. I mean, some of it's, probably the bipolar. I think she's got bipolar. But some of it's also just her being, a snot too, and I get tired of listening to it. And then Grant's always complaining. No one is probably the least problematic one, but he's still I still have issues with him, starting stuff with Magnolia. So clearly there's, drama going on over there, but at least I don't have to, they treat me better and all that Keegan does. Which I couldn't say the same thing about in the past, because I've discussed this about Hannibal in the past, and all that, where I've had to deal with that drama up there. It was really bad, it was so bad, I was scared of going over there. I'm not scared to stay here. I just, like, I don't feel unsafe here, but I still don't like dealing with this freaking bull crap here at this house. I'm sick of it. Like, it's just frustrating. Like, I should not have to be living like this. I shouldn't be. And my dad's not really doing much of anything. He's afraid to because Tana's going, because, Tana, is, gonna start trouble. She does do that. But he needs to do something because Keegan should not be acting like this. He shouldn't be stealing my crap. He shouldn't be doing this. And again, he might not have stolen the toys. I think he might have stolen because I can't find them anywhere. And then like a couple months ago, like I literally I discussed this. That's the video I showed off with the whole drama that I had last year and all that. Like, which again I'm gonna get to the year in a second. I'm just, like I said, when I have to redo this again, I kind of, I think anybody has this problem. When you gotta redo a video, then you kind of mess some stuff up a little bit, but basically, though, I have a problem where, like, he steals stuff, because he stole he did steal my phone stand. He stole my phone stand and all that, and, a bad one. The one I was actually gonna sell, but he didn't steal my good phone stand. I found that one under the bed, so there's times like that where I think he steals something and doesn't do it, but technically he did because that phone stand in his room was not there, meaning he took it to his mom's. He took that to his mom's and then he basically brought it back. Basically he lied to me saying he didn't take that. So in a way he did freaking lie, even though he didn't take my actual phone stand. Because the thing is though, I need it because, I want to finish up my, Luigi's Mansion, 3 videos, which I plan to do. I'm going to finish them up. I'm just very busy right now. I'm back in the holidays, so I got to put all my Christmas stuff up and all that, but the thing is, the Christmas videos too, they're probably going to, because I don't know if he stole the bag or not, and I need to get this stuff put up. I was thinking about just putting it in my room right now and going through it. Next weekend, because it's already, I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, so I can't keep up what day it is anymore. I do know it's the 3rd because, I have YouTube Premium and all that. Like, it expires tomorrow, so I have to, shut it off today. But I'm going to do that a little bit later. I just haven't done that right now, so. I haven't done it right now and all that, so. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about my thoughts on that, later this year too. Because I'm probably gonna go back to talking about websites and thoughts on them and what I think about them. I'm thinking about doing that. That'd be kind of good for people, because I feel like they don't do that a lot on YouTube. They really don't. I don't feel like a lot of people. Well, people talk about streaming services, but they don't talk about websites. I don't know. Would you count YouTube Premium as a website? I don't, because technically it's part of YouTube. YouTube's a streaming platform, but I don't know. But I need to get back and review Netflix and HBO Max and all that, because I don't think I've reviewed those, which is actually called Max now. But you get that. They changed the name and all that. But I still prefer it to it as HBO Max. But yeah, I just, I don't know, I just, think, I think, though, it's, it's kind of, that thing, you gotta deal with, where you got, basically you got all that stuff going on and all that, and when, I said, there's a lot of drama, and that's why I haven't been getting a lot of videos uploaded because of this, but yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. But I am going to say, though, that, besides some of that stuff I dealt with last year, I still do think 2023 was better. Unlike 2022, I did not write a list. I kind of just, because I usually write, last couple years, I wrote a list down on, but my goals and all that. Well, 2023, I kind of just went into it. I went into it and all that, kind of just figuring out what was going on, because I was still having some leg issues, and all that, and I still am. Sometimes my knees will get all numb and all that, but but they haven't been going out of place, which I'm God thankful for that, because I don't like when they come out of place. I actually had that problem, you know, and I didn't think I was gonna get, you know, that Peanuts like movie review done a couple years ago because of it. Because it was painful. Like, it's so painful. But I still like to figure out, you know, I like to figure out what's, you know, what was causing it to. Because they're saying one of my bottom parts of my legs are weaker, is what they're saying. Like, but they're not getting enough, you know, exercise. I mean, you know, like, they're not like strong enough, you know. But like, I shouldn't have to be doing those exercises all the time. Like, I feel like that doesn't make any sense. Like, I was supposed to do them to get better and all that, you know, but Mama's like, I need to keep doing the exercises and all that. And I'm like, I don't need to be doing them every single day of the rest of my life. Because, you know, I mean, those are supposed to be used to get better, you know, but apparently it's not the case, I guess, you know, because Mama doesn't really seem to have a lot of, you know, faith in all this stuff with me, you know. I don't know, she just doesn't seem like we're on the same page most of the time. I feel like we're just, I mean, she takes me out to do stuff, and then, you know, she bought me some shoes, which I'll show off part of the Christmas stuff, which technically is not Christmas, but I figured I'll show them off too, just because, but otherwise, yeah, I'm just not really, you know. Otherwise, you know, I kind of hate how, like, she is with some of this stuff, you know, and all that, but I don't know, but yeah, I'm like, I wrote, like, even the doctor, like, Dr. Hall, like, was even agreeing with me on that I shouldn't, you know, have to, you know, deal with that, but that's kind of how, though, I got into this whole freaking mess with the freaking medicine, which, by the way, I'm freaking dealing with shit right now, yes. I know I shouldn't say a bad word like that. I mean, I guess I shouldn't matter. I say bad words on my channel all the time, but I really probably shouldn't be saying bad words, but basically my medicine's all screwed up right now because I had a goal set and all that, and then Mama and all that was like accusing me of acting bad, like, and all of that, because I haven't been taking my medicine right. And I'm like, you know, I made the video and all that, and I'm like, the medicine, you know, the medicine itself is basically, you know, the medicine itself is, you know, it's like, you know, I need to be taking it at a certain time, but because I wasn't sleeping well at night, they were thinking that was the cause of it, and I'm like, that's not the cause of it. Like, taking my medicine at a certain time is not gonna help me, you know, sleep, though. It's not gonna help me sleep, you know. I need to get my, you know, that sleeping medicine, and yes, I need it to go to sleep and all that, but I need it to go to sleep, and that's the problem. Now I have another medication that I have been having problems with, and now I'm stuck with it until, you know, Mama wants me to wait for another month because I haven't been taking it right. And, I mean, I've been taking it, you know, I've been taking the medicine and all that, but I don't know, it's just like, I mean, there's side effects, though, you know, if there are side effects to the medicine, though, you know, because of the medicine, you know, it's not like it's not gonna make any sense, you know, and all that, but I've been taking them for, I mean, I have been messed up for a little while with medicine, but I have been getting a lot better with it. But, like, you know, like, I just said that, you know, I pointed out how I'm taking my medicine, like, I've been taking my medicine right, but then I say that. But it's true, I've been taking it since, like, around like, I think, like mid-November or something, and that's when I started, like, noticing the side effects. There's been side effects with it, so, because, yeah, before that, some of it was all messed up. Like, I was having a problem taking, like, some of my medicine because sleeping and all that. But now I'm like back to it. But I'm now having the side effects from one of the medications, and I'm freaking stuck on it for another month or something. But yeah, there's just a lot of crap going on, and I'm just freaking sick of it. Like, I am sick and tired of dealing with this stuff. I really am. Like, But right now, I can't get a home. I can't get somewhere to live right now, so I don't know what to do. But yeah, I don't know though. But yeah, I just don't know though. But yeah, I don't know right now. I just gotta figure out what's going on there. But yeah, overall though, yeah, I do think that 2023, besides some of this drama towards the end and throughout the year, I feel like it's definitely a lot better. It's not nearly as good as my earlier years of my life, but I still think it's a lot better. I don't know if it's ever gonna go back to those days or not. I don't know. It might. But right now, it's not going back to those days. It's not just, home. It's also drama around the world and all that. It's just all that just drama and all that. But yeah, I do think it's a bit better. I think there was a lot more to it. But yeah, speaking of years and all that, I think in the future too, I think it's time I start talking about. Well, I don't know if I'll do, I don't know if I'll do year reviews. But I've done this before in the past. I did it with Facecam. I was kind of going back and forth on Facecam. I did not like the Facecam. And all that. But I decided to delete the video. Well, I didn't delete it. I hid it. I don't know. I still have it, but I don't really like showing my face off on YouTube. I'm being gender fluid and all that. I don't like showing my face off and all that. But I do feel like I want to kind of go back and talk about this stuff again. But I may go to just talking about like each age instead of going by year, just because technically I turn a certain age each year, But I could include it in a year or two, but that's what I did originally, because I was like thinking, should I do age or years? But I realized that it's not. Like, it's going to be a lot more difficult to do that because, because I don't remember, every single thing from my childhood, but, because as I got older, I dealt with more and more drama, growing up and all that, but I feel like, my audience, I feel like you guys need to know more about my past, what things I struggled with, what things I had fun with, and go from there, But yeah, that's probably going to be the best part of that, But yeah, I don't know. But I think I probably should do that. Like, I was going back and forth though, because I feel like my audience, I don't know if they want to watch it or not. But I'm making content for a little bit of everyone, But I feel like I need to talk about that stuff. And then like holidays, I want to talk about my experience with holidays and a lot more. So that way I'm not having to talk about all this stuff like in one video, because right now I'm talking about all this stuff in like one video, because it gets very crazy towards the end of the year and all that. So yeah, I think I did talk about Thanksgiving. I think I did do that. I talked about Black Friday, but I have not talked about I've not been talking about like that all the time, like every year and all that, but I have no idea. I just don't know. But yeah, I also want to get to reviewing my schools down the road too. I want to get to that. I might get to that to like February or March, depending on if I feel like doing it or not. But a lot of my memories come from school too. Because if I talk about the school stuff, then I don't have to talk about. Then I don't have to talk about, the years themselves, I don't have to talk about I don't have to talk as much with the years and all that, But I feel like I need to start doing that, I need to start talking about, like, because I don't know, I feel like, I've been reviewing, like, places and restaurants, but I feel like I need to start trying to do that stuff too, But I don't know, I haven't actually been doing that stuff for the last couple months, like, both November and December, I did not get to that. Well, November, I ran out of time, and all that, and I was not sleeping super well, so it was all screwed up. And then December, I had COVID, and then, Christmas and all that, so, and there's some drama at, home and office and stuff, so I haven't even got to that, but yeah, I don't know, but there's just been a lot of, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the holidays and all that, so. And then there's a lot of chaos at my mother's house and all the dogs barking, and then, having to deal with, my siblings, which I told, my mother too about the dogs too, that I'm like, this is just gonna be more work for you and all that with the dogs, and I was right, it's more work for her, because now she's stuck, she can't get rid of them, she's stuck having to feed them, and she's basically saying, well, we had COVID and all that, but that was like months ago, and you still haven't, we had COVID in December too, but she had COVID, she either had a COVID or the flu, I can't remember, but she had something months ago, but she still hasn't, got rid of all the puppies and all that. She's still stuck with Hope. Well, Hope's the same age as Chef, because she was part of Daisy's first litter. But now we're stuck with now she's stuck with four smaller puppies from the second litter and Hope on top of all that, and then she's got to feed Eli and Daisy, which are the mother and father of the puppies, and then she's got to feed London, which is the tiny little poodle dog. So they're literally she's having to feed all these animals and all that, and I'm just like, I was trying to tell her that, but she doesn't want to listen, but I don't know, she has that thing where she kind of thinks she knows everything and all that, or I don't know, she seems to just, do that stuff all the time. That's kind of the drama I had in Hannibal, when I took some of my toys to my dad's house. Some of them were my brother's, but at that time I freaking really despised them. They were breaking my crap and all that. I'm like, you know what? Why should I care if I take some of the toys, And I mean, I shouldn't do that, because that makes me makes me the bad person too. But at that time I was also a lot younger, little, and all that. But because I said Keegan's taking my things, but I also don't go around breaking his stuff either. I'm not saying it's okay to, it's not okay to take people's things either way. But a lot of that stuff was mine. A lot of it was mine, and it was my things, and yeah, it's just, it's just but basically she was accusing that they weren't mine and all that. And I'm like the Blue's Clues Blue's Clues Magenta and Blue were mine. I had them before, Blue I don't know about Magenta, but Blue I definitely had before Grant was born, because I had them for a long time. But then she's going around saying that, she's telling, we had an argument about that, and it's just crap like that I freaking hate. So yeah, there's just stuff like that I do not like, that what she does there and all that, and I don't know, but I don't even know what I'm going with this, because I had to redo this video twice, which is annoying, but I don't know. But I wanted to talk about the Keegan stuff and all that, without my dad being here and all that, and the whole medication thing, because he came in the door in the first video, and I didn't have time to do that, but I don't know. But I feel like I need to talk about some of the other stuff now. So I have other things too. I need to talk about what I have planned for this year, though. Now I actually have some goals written down for 2024. I wrote them in 2023 because it was getting so close to the end of the year. I wrote them down. But 2024, though, I actually do have goals written down, like I said. But for YouTube wise, because I want to talk about the YouTube stuff, because I don't remember all the stuff I wrote down on the list for the notebook paper and all that. That I wrote down, but. And that's more so my own stuff I want to do, but YouTube, because I got living on my own and all that. But YouTube, I have goals I want to work on this year. I'm actually wanting to start making like I want to change my avatar up a little bit. I mean, like look at me down there. Look at me. I'm like smiling and all that. Look how happy I look. Yeah, look how happy I am. But yeah, I want to change up my avatar a little bit because I feel like I feel like I feel like I don't well, I feel like I don't do that. I mean, I can need to change it up and all that because I was kind of going back and forth on this right now, but I'm gonna try to work on like an actual avatar, like and all that, but right now I want to work on But right now I want to work on like I'm gonna probably change it to a female and all that. I don't know, I might keep it a female, I don't know. The thing is though, a lot of my profiles are female and all, and technically I am gender fluid. I'm not transgender, but I'm gender fluid. Like I said, I talked about that, but I'm gender fluid and all that, so, yeah, there's that, and, but there's like, there's that stuff and all that, and but I don't really care what people think, because some people will, like, some people will, try to cause some trouble with people, but, because they will do that. They'll cause trouble and all that, trying to escalate situations, or, on the internet, but I really don't care, but I know that because, I've been looking for some, I have some art and all that, and I also, look at other people's art, and all that. Well, I don't look at like all of it, but I figured like I'm trying to look for some things for other people to work with, because I do have a Vanity Art account now. I got it set up. Hopefully it's set up at least. I don't know if it's set up or not. Like I don't know if I signed up for it or not. I don't think I signed up for it, but I do have that. I have some art that I made. Unfortunately, though, the one I was really limited to what I could do, so I decided to kind of do something that a lot of people seem to like, that I've been reading on, because I read what people like, to try to get myself started off a little bit, so because I can grow my art a little bit, and then kind of make a little bit more videos. Because that's kind of what I do with my channel too here. I started off doing stuff that was popular, like a lot of things people liked, like SpongeBob reviews and all that. But then I started reviewing other stuff too, just to get me kind of started, to get me out there a little bit. So I was reading that a lot of people, like are upset there's not a lot of, fat art of Danielle from Danny Phantom. So I decided I'm not super on like fat. Well, I do have an obsession with that, but that's because I was reading up on why it is, like why my personality switches like it does, and I think I might have another disorder that I don't remember the name of, but I was reading it and it sounds a lot like what I'm going through. Like I'm bouncing from like one thing to the next. I'm obsessed with that stuff, like those certain things, and I feel like that these symptoms seem real. They seem real, but I don't know. I don't have a way to go to a doctor and test that out. But it is true though. Like the symptoms are real. I mean, I don't know. I don't mind. The art people make, it's nice, but I don't really like obsessing over it and like bouncing from one thing to the next. It's really annoying. Like I freaking hate it. Like it's weird. It's like it's fighting with me and all that. Like it's just like it's weird. Like it's really hard to describe without making it sound crazy. But yeah, there is like I did read up on that. I have a screenshot of it because I'm gonna try to talk to some people about it, but I have no idea what else to say there about that, but I just wanted to say that, but I don't mind people making art. That some people do, like like with Vivian and all that, like are calling people gay and all that, and I'm like, I'm like, okay, I mean, like, if you think it's gay and all that, I don't, why are you there, you know, I don't get it, like, it's people trying to troll people, and the problem is, like, people do fall for it, you shouldn't fall for it, like, if people are calling you names like that, then just tell them to screw off, you know, don't let them, call you names, but if they start, threatening you or something, like to delete your account or something, or stuff like that, then that's what you need to call them out for. But if they're just calling you names and all that like gay and this and that, then and I don't know, it's like I'm just like, like, who cares, because they're just going to keep bullying you until, you say something. Because, I mean, that's what people have done with some comments I made on YouTube and all that. Like, I post my own opinion, people are, like, on there, like with Disney and all that. Because, like I said, I've talked about, like, I actually do have a video planned for Disney, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to do right now with it. Like, but I do want to discuss, Disney last year, but I don't know if I want to include the history of the Disney company or trying to or just talking about it in general. But because the thing is, I've talked about so much about it and all that, like, I feel like I'm just repeating myself at this point. But I'm just kind of burnt out talking about this stuff because I feel like the company's not changing and all that, But I don't know, but I feel like I need to talk, I might even just include Hollywood in general in the video too, because Hollywood in general has not had the best year though, but I don't know, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet there, but I do want to talk about mainly Disney, because Disney is the one who has fallen the most out of all of them, but, which is funny because they used to be one of the best, like, received, studios, but I don't know, I'll talk about them probably later on, because I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make the video, but, yeah. I also want to say, too, that I am also on Instagram, see, here's the thing, too, I was trying to figure out, like, I'm trying to find other, sites to be on and all that, but I am on Instagram, though, I'm on Instagram, like, I have an Instagram account and all that, but yeah, I have an Instagram account, and it's kind of, those, but I kind of wanted to make one and all. I have a Twitter account too, but I don't know if I want to keep Twitter or not, because I don't have anyone to really follow on there and all that, and Twitter's more, it's a lot harder to make stuff with Twitter, like post and all that. I was trying to make some posts and couldn't do it, because, like, Elon Musk wants you to pay him money and all that. I'm like, I don't want to pay for something else, because we're already paying for streaming platform, and if I'm going to do DeviantArt too, I don't want to have to pay for Twitter and that too. So I haven't decided yet if I'm getting rid of Twitter, but I am on Instagram too. So I'm probably going to start mentioning that too occasionally, so people can find me, But yeah, I don't know, but hopefully I got pretty much everything talked about. I talked about the Luigi's Mansion thing and all that, and I think I'm pretty much good right now. Some of the other stuff I'm kind of just going with the flow with, like the reviews, like, eventually I'm going to tackle, like, the Disney movies and all that, but I still have to get through DreamWorks, like movies, and not just DreamWorks, but Sony Picture Animation movies too. So, anywho, though, I probably should go ahead and let things go from here. So, see you all next time. Bye-bye.